March 7th, 2022. Anthony, it looks like we're going to paradise, doesn't it?
We're going to Hawaii.
I'm Anthony. Welcome to No Vacancy Live. That's my friend Glenn.
You're watching the #1 show in hospitality. Well, hello, Anthony Melchiori. Great to see you today on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Hawaii.
You mean aloha? Is that
Aloha. Yes, aloha. I'm very excited. I love when we get to focus on Hawaii, and this is going to be a lot of fun because Hawaii is back in action big time, as it's feeling like the rest of the country is as well, right, Anthony?
I heard some things in the green room that's made me really, really excited, and hopefully I'll be going soon myself.
That would be great. Yeah, we've been deciding what are we going to do. We're going away. And you remember we did that speaking thing, this great speaking engagement with the good folks over the HSMAI Hawaii. And it's got us thinking about Hawaii. We're going Hawaii crazy. And just to tee up today's segment, for those of you who missed it, we talked last week about how Governor David Ige announced that the state is ending their travel quarantine and the Safe Travels Hawaii program when the current emergency period ends on March 25th. So March 26th, 1201, you will not have to worry about showing proof of COVID vaccinations or a pre-travel negative test. Things are getting back to normal, at least for folks here in the United States. And I think that's going to be really great opportunity for Hawaii.
Am I supposed to say, as long as everything stays the way it is, right?
Yeah, he didn't have to say it. I think at this point, after 2 years, right, it's understood. There's always the sad trombone after everything that we say. It seems.
So what's your background, Glenn?
My background, well, one of the beautiful properties. Both of us are both featuring properties of Four Seasons Hawaii to help us celebrate. We got with us Mr. Mark Simon, Director of Marketing at the Four Seasons Resort Maui. Mark, so great to see you. How are you feeling today?
Feeling very buoyant today. Things are looking up.
Yeah, and Anthony, that's particularly well because it's only 6:02 a.m. for him right now.
Yeah, so thank you very much for getting up early. And I apologize for my green room behavior. I changed my office around, and I didn't even realize who was on the show today. And I was like, oh, my God, how are you?
Perfect timing.
Yeah, this is the second time you're on the show, but we first met in Hawaii when we did 5-Star Secrets.
That's right. Yeah, many years ago.
And you were very kind to us and my staff, and still remember the bread. And so it's good to have you back. I know you've been through, like everybody's been through, tough 2 years. But what does Hawaii look like, my friend?
Hawaii business has never been better in the interim.
Did you hear that? Just business has never been better. That's amazing. That's an amazing thing to hear. Sorry, Mark. It just really makes me excited to hear such positivity now after the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think there's just so much pent up demand for travel and wanting to come and relax and be pampered. And Hawaii is a natural place to do it. And with fewer places to go, with limitations to traveling to Europe and Asia and what have you, many people just said, let's go to Hawaii. And so the demand has been incredible.
That's great, man. You got an incredible property. We love it. And so can't wait to get there. And I will take you up on that gift certificate this summer when it's the busiest you've ever had it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Anthony, before we got on, as you know, Mark was saying that business is filling up nicely for the summer. And Mark, there's kind of two categories of business that you mentioned that you're getting. I got to go right now. And then I finally can plan that trip. I'm going to look ahead to this summer and beyond. What are you seeing right now for your property? And what's the general sense and this return to business for the folks that you're seeing out there right now with your sister hotels and other folks within the resort community?
Well, I think when the announcement was made last week that the restrictions are going to be relaxed, it created a lot of excitement, and the reservation phones just lit up. Everybody's really anxious to come. We're getting a lot of short-term business. Like I'm coming in at the end of this week. We're also filling up for the summer, so things are looking really good. Spring break is also looking pretty good.
And have you seen the pace? I know it's picking up, but have you ever seen such a quick pace? Have you ever seen such short stays? or is this a moment in time?
No, we're seeing longer lengths of stay for sure. But people are just enjoying themselves a little bit more than and treating themselves. So
Right.
the length of stay has grown, but in general, everyone's just very excited and planning trips spur of the moment. I would say,
Yep.
more so than ever.
As somebody out there who's tasked with marketing these properties, what are you thinking about now in the way you're going to shift your communications with potential guests? What are the messages that you're going from, you think, to where you would like to be headed to get people back into considering you folks for their next getaway?
That's a great question, Glenn. We've been marketing with a safety message, like Maui is a safe place to come. Our resort is a safe place to come. We follow the guidelines, and you can feel assured that once you get here, you'll be fine. So now we can start diminishing that message a little bit and start marketing about the many things that you can do in a tropical paradise type of situation. So I think we'll shift more towards that painting your dreams type of marketing.
Yeah, I like that, painting your dreams. Anthony?
And the staff, how's the staffing been? I mean, most people coming back, like, what does that look like?
Yeah, we struggled at first. There are a lot of people that didn't want to come back, but we hung in there, and ever since then we've a lot of people came to this realization that maybe they wanted to change their lives or what have you. So we saw a lot of people leave, and also a lot of people say, hey, you know what, I want to come to paradise and work. So we've gotten a lot of great new managers and things like that. So that's been fun. Yeah.
So you have people change from other career fields to come to your career field.
Yeah, absolutely. And last week we did a whale watch cruise with all of our new managers, and it was really exhilarating to hang out with these young kids and see how excited they are to be living in Maui. Give it a shot. Let's try it, that type of thing. So it's fun.
So are these the type of people then, do you think, that because they've bought in and they're making such a big life change that they're going to be more open to learning and sticking to it than maybe the traditional type of folks that you're seeing in the employment pool?
I got the sense that they're really excited about being in the business and enjoying what they're working on. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
So where's your tan?
It went away. I was just saying yesterday, boy, I'm going to be pale face on the broadcast.
Yep.
And do you think Hawaii is a destination? Again, as we were growing up, we talked about this last time. As we were growing up, Hawaii was the place to go. And then so many things opened up. The world opened up. And Hawaii was kind of like a wedding destination, or 50th anniversary destination, or 30th anniversary destination. But now, how do you see Hawaii coming out of this? Do you feel like it's going to be just another place, just like, we go to Florida, we go to Hawaii, because it is pretty simple. It's a long ride even from New York, but it is pretty simple to get there. And there's no place like it on earth.
Well, if you're California in particular, it's boom right there.
Yeah,
right?
Of course. But do you see like it changing, like the image of Hawaii changing?
I think, we've always differentiated ourselves. We are a great tropical destination. There are many great tropical destinations around the world, but we've always differentiated ourselves with the spirit of aloha. It's genuine. It's not like a marketing slogan or things like that. It lives in all of us. And I think that's the difference. And the rich Hawaiian culture we've leaned into the last couple of years, engaging our guests more with the rich Hawaiian culture and some of the traditions and what have you. So it's been fun, and I think the guests really appreciate it.
So back on that, the employment thing, interesting. There's a lot of industry people moving to Hawaii. I wonder how many from outside Hawaii versus inside the state. Are you seeing a market difference, and just people wanting to now just live in Hawaii and be in the hospitality business there?
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Certainly during the pandemic, quite a lot of people from Silicon Valley and from Southern California as well ended up moving out here because they could work remote and they had the technology and all that. So, yeah, there was quite a boom in new arrivals for sure that were
Sure, the
living
real
there long
estate
term.
market. I'm sure the real estate market's like Florida. It's booming.
It is on fire. Yeah.
I feel like
So-
the Hawaii market is always booming when it comes to real estate. But beyond the real estate, everybody must feel like they're really starting to feel a lot better with the restrictions easing. What's the general tone and tenor of what you're seeing amongst the general population in the islands?
Yeah, I think everyone's just feeling like we're almost through it. We've all had to live with the restrictions that everyone's lived with, of course, and it just feels like living in an open air environment like we do, where we can go outside all the time. I think everyone's just feeling like we're glad we're through it. It's almost over. Let's just hang on a few more weeks. So I think everyone's feeling really good.
Do you see any new construction? I know there's not usually a lot of new construction in Hawaii, but do you see any?
No, there's, Hawaii's been very careful, and Maui in particular has been very careful about not overbuilding and keeping things as they are. So no new hotels or things like this, but certainly some residential areas are popping up just to keep up with the demand.
Right. And if you really want to see, anybody listening, if you really want to see how beautiful this hotel is, go to Discovery Plus 5-Star Secrets. And we did the show 5-Star Secrets several years ago, or more than several years ago now. And it shows you every part of the hotel, so you get a real sense of how beautiful it is. Well, how long ago was it, Mark? 5 years ago?
At least, I would say, yeah. But it was a great show, and we really enjoyed that.
Yeah, so if you really want to understand, it's the best marketing.
I am going to try to get us to understand here. You're
going to see if she can pull it up?
I got it.
Right okay. Wow.
All right. So
there you go.
I thought you were putting up the video. I was going to be impressed.
No, dude, I can't touch that video. Freaking YouTube will kill me. On a Friday Night Audit, we have a piece of legal content that we do, and every single week I'm getting hit with a copyright fight, and now I'm just like getting really angry and fighting them, and it's a real
really,
yeah, it's a real pain in the neck. I love this room here. Forget my troubles there. I want to get free from my troubles and go spend some time here. I love the sleeping area, the inside sitting area, and then right out onto the lanai. How beautiful.
Yeah, all of our rooms have these private lanais so that you don't have to see your neighbor on either side, and a lot of them have beautiful views like that. So yeah, it's a nice place to be for sure.
I like the idea of not having to see your neighbor. That's a win-win fate.
There's nothing worse than going out for a morning cup of coffee and having to see and listen to the guy next door.
Right? Especially since when he's in the bathtub and it's not fastened properly. The bathrobe. I mean,
nobody wants to see naked Glenn or naked Anthony. So
definitely not. Oh no! Unfortunately, that was the idea for our next series together. It was not going to get that.
But if you look at these pictures, as beautiful as these pictures are, it really doesn't do it justice.
Right?
It really doesn't. It really look how gorgeous that is.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're talking.
Is that one of the suites I stayed in?
It is actually. That is the suite you stayed in. Very sweet. Yeah, called the Miley Suite. It's one of our presidentials.
I'm trying to find some photos of maybe I can.
That's really beautiful.
I think there's some photos of you and me. Wait, I don't know if I've ever shown here. This is. Yeah.
Let me pull this off.
Hold on.
Let me pull this off so we could. I'm going to put you up on a single shot. There we go. That's great.
There was great memories. So what's next? Like, what's going on the island? What is what is there any marketing, or is basically because of everything's just coming at you? So tell me what the Convention Bureau and what the island's thinking about.
I can tell you that like I mentioned earlier, we've leaned a lot more into marketing and connecting our guests with the rich Hawaiian culture. And one of the coolest things that we have is we have an Aloha troupe. It's a group, and they're preparing for the biggest hula festival in the world. It occurs every year. It's called the Monarch Festival. It happens in April, And the dance troupe that we have, they come to our hotel and do live practices in front of our guests. And that's a hula show that you've never seen before, because
you want a hula show you've never seen before, Anthony and I. That's our next big series that we're going to do together. So stay tuned for us in hula skirts. So Maritza is saying, oh my God, how ironic. I was literally just looking into Four Seasons in Hawaii for my honeymoon this summer. First of all, congratulations. I had no idea you were engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, you gotta go to Hawaii. As I said the last time when you were here in January 2021, I was planning my honeymoon right after 9/11 happened, right? Because we got married in end of spring, beginning of summer 2002. So we chose to go to Hawaii. No better place on earth for a honeymoon. I was afraid of a cliche, but no, it was absolutely incredible.
You just let us saw when you left the plane.
Dude, seriously, I'm like so sad that I'm not there right now.
And how many restaurants do you have at the one in Maui? And which restaurant?
We have 3 restaurants. We have Wolfgang Puck's Spago. We have Ferraro's Italian, Dining Under the Stars, right on the ocean front.
Wow.
And then we have a steak and seafood restaurant that also has ocean views. Beautiful, really.
Spago, you probably need to book 3 weeks in advance, huh?
We all 3 restaurants, they retain seats just for the hotel guests as first priority. So
yeah, because that would not be fun to go all the way there and not be able to eat at some of those great dining locations. Anthony, you look like you got something to say.
I was just going to say, Mark, the gift certificate you gave me doesn't expire, just so you know. There's no expiration date, and if there is, I have a little marker that I can always change. It looks like this year may be the year.
Oh, great. Well, you've got a contact there. That's for sure.
That is for sure. I really got to get serious about planning the Hausman family summer vacation this year. So I don't know. We may go to Hawaii now that Europe is seeming less attractive. I think Hawaii our only answer.
Oh boy, huh?
Yeah, we've had a lot of people relocate their vacations from Europe to come to Hawaii instead. So
in the last because of what's going on with Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just speaking to a friend, colleague, business partner of mine this morning. You guys know, Sean Worker from the Adapters, and he was saying he lives in Ireland right now, and in Europe he's been doing travel throughout there. You could really feel the anxiety and fear a lot more so than we are feeling here in the continental 48.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's sad.
So hopefully you guys will continue to sell a lot of rooms. So what's your pricing strategy now when you think about this going forward? Before we wrap up this segment, do you just kind of hold stuff? Do you just try to push it as much as you can? What do you think your revenue team is thinking about?
Well, certainly pricing has gone up as demand has gone up, and that's across the islands. But to offset that, airfares have come down a bit. So,
right.
But definitely our pricing is higher than it was 2 years ago by quite a bit. Yeah.
Good for
so
you.
Things are good. Yeah.
Wow. So that penthouse I was staying in that was worth like $100,000 for the week is like $300,000 now, huh?
I would say so. Well, it's $27,000 a night. Yeah. So I think we're. Yeah.
I got one Abe Lincoln bill. What do you think about that? How much time can I get in the room there? I guess I could walk by and look in the window, maybe.
Well, listen, it's always great to see you, my friend. So if you have nothing else there, what's the how can people find you? How can people get in touch with you? How can people book a reservation? And shameless plug time.
fourseasons.com/Maui, or you can dial our hotel direct 808-874-8000. You can contact me, mark.simon@fourseasons.com, and I'll take good care of any of your guests of the show, fans of the show.
I want your job. I know it's hard, but I want your job.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Mark in marketing, so I've got that on you.
All right, marketing. I'm at Glenning. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll
right. Thanks for getting up early.
Mahalo.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Mahalo.
All right.
I used to love saying that.
Yeah, dude, seriously, we got to get our butts to Hawaii, for real.
Yes, sir. I think so. So what's going on, my friend?
All right.
Thank you for holding the holding everything down for the last. It seems like a while. So thank you.
It's all good. That's what I'm here for. I love being able to talk to everybody every single day. So while we're at it, why not just have a couple of show notes? Tomorrow's International Women's Day, Anthony, and I'm going to be on an airplane. So we recorded a couple of interviews, including a fabulous one with Dr. Producer Suzanne that we're going to be running in the regular time slot tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, we got a special Click preview show. We're going to have Craig Sullivan on. We're going to talk a little bit about the California hotel market. But then on Thursday, we're not going to do a regular show because of the way the Click conference is going to be. I'll be out there with producer Dave. We'll try to pop on from time to time. Anthony, I don't know what you're
saying. Where are you going to be with Dave? Where you gonna
Dave's going out there. Do you believe that?
Where is it?
He's going to a California Lodging Investment Conference.
Why is he going there?
Craig said, hey, why don't you come on out? And Dave got a couple of days off from work. So they're going to Anaheim and they're going to.
Wow. So Craig, invite me next time.
Yeah.
No,
well, you know how much you love conferences.
Yeah, I can't actually go. Well, have fun, Dave. I didn't realize you were going. Have fun.
Yeah, so that should be
tomorrow's a repeat. Wednesday will be live, and Thursday is
tomorrow's all new content.
All new content.
We recorded some stuff ahead of time.
Of course. So tomorrow's all new content. This is more for me than the audience.
Yes.
New content tomorrow. Wednesday we're going to be on, and then Thursday.
Then you could take the day off, but we could also try to figure out when we could find some time in your afternoon to see if we could all get on together. So
absolutely,
we're going to have to be loosey-goosey because of all that. I don't know how that's going to go down. And then we're going to be doing a special Friday night audit Thursday, 5 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. East Coast time, live from the cocktail party over there at Click.
Well, I am really, really jealous.
Don't be. Nothing to be jealous about at all. Anthony, we had kind of a crazy last couple of few days. Anything that you want to talk about, or should we just get out of here today?
No, I think we're good. I think I've been real busy with some personal issues, and everything's good, thank God. Yep. But thank you for holding down the fort, my friend, and I truly appreciate it. And we will be in Hawaii soon.
Sure. I love doing a little bit of a mini-sode today. That was fun. I get back a half hour of my afternoon. Awesome. Beautiful day out. I'm going to go get some exercise. Dream of being in Hawaii. Dream of being with you again real soon, Anthony. All right, let's get out of here.
And I'll send you that picture without my shirt on so you have it for your personal collection.
I already have it there. What do you think of my bed? Poster size. It's you and then Putin topless on that horseback.
Oh, my God. Don't even say that. All right, my friend.
All right, everybody, hold on. Let's do this official sign up for the audio version of the podcast. Find No Vacancy Live on anywhere that you get your shows. Talk to him. He's at Anthony Hotels. I'm at Traveling Glenn. Remember, you've got one life, so blaze on and
be kind to yourself.
See you all tomorrow. Pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded.